Todd, if you're watching, please, just give it up, buddy.
Outside Todd Courser's Lapeer Law Office, Paula Proctor and her twin sister Paulette Johnson march and hold signs asking the embattled state representative and close friend to step down. The cries for Courser's resignation have been growing since it was revealed he manufactured a phony gay sex scandal to cover up his actual extramarital affair with fellow state representative Cindy Gamrat.
If people are going to have affairs, that's up to them, their spouses, and their God, whatever. But when you put an email out like he did, that's where my trust left.
In fact, the sisters say they helped Courser escape the awaiting media outside his office last Friday. But after hearing all of the allegations for themselves, they now regret doing that.
We thought we were doing good. You know, we thought we were doing something right. And to get slapped in the face is... that's sad.
Watching the protest, Deborah Lawson. She supports the local effort to force a recall election if Courser chooses not to voluntarily resign his state house post.
I think it's a great idea. Unfortunately, it takes 8,000 signatures in order to get him recalled.
There's been no activity here inside of Courser's Lapeer Law Office since the beginning of the week, and still no sign of where the state representative might be. Reporting in Lapeer, Nick Lulli, WNEM TV 5. Where in the world is Todd Courser? He's not in Lansing. He's not at his Lapeer Law Office. And he's not at home, but something in his Lansing office caught my eye today. Here at Representative Todd Courser's Lansing office, the door is locked and it looks like there's nobody inside. But when you take a look inside the office, you can see some of the wall art has been taken down and the file holders are empty. One floor down at the Anderson House office building, Representative Cindy Gamrat is absent too. As we've reported extensively, Courser is accused of concocting a phony gay sex scandal to hide his actual affair with Gamrat, causing controversy across the state.
I am extremely disturbed.
House Speaker Kevin Cotter says he has launched an investigation into the scandal. We caught up with him in Mount Pleasant today.
The offices have been searched, computers have been taken, as we are also searching servers and also paper records and looking for any evidence of either illegal actions or also inappropriate use of state taxpayer dollars.
Surprisingly, Cotter says the revelations of an alleged affair come as no shock.
Anybody that has been in Lansing or connected to Lansing has heard the swirling rumors.
So far, no word on when that investigation will wrap up or where the embattled legislators are hiding out. Reporting in Lansing, Nick Lulli, WNEM TV 5.
I said, I got a text from somebody that said they have something on you, and I want to know what it is.
It was that moment last May when Dan Courser discovered his brother, State Representative Todd Courser, was having an extramarital affair with State Representative Cindy Gamrat. Both brothers have released text messages they claim are proof of a blackmail scheme targeting Todd Courser, threatening to expose the affair unless he resigned.
Later, he ends up saying, you know, I want you to convince your brother to resign. And leave Cindy out of it.
Desperate to hide his infidelity, the embattled Lapeer Republican developed a phony gay sex scandal to throw people off the trail. Despite that, his brother believes the blackmail texts are real and not another ruse.
My interaction with Todd after getting the texts, he didn't show any sign that he knew anything that was being said about, and there was, you know, over several different conversations about this text. And
so where does Todd Courser go from here? He's resisted repeated calls to resign his seat. And what about his affair with Gamrat? Is that over?
I think contact with Cindy has just been through political, when they had to have contact outside of, you know, not like special meetings like it was before.
As for the innocent spouses at the center of this all, Dan Courser says they both knew of the affair well in advance of it going public. He says Todd is committed to keeping his family together.
They both shared that they're going to move forward with the relationship and they're going to work stuff out. They've got a counselor that they're working with. So yeah, they both said that they're committed to making this work.
And as for his own relationship with his brother, Dan says he's forgiven him and hopes the people of Michigan can too. Reporting in Lapeer County, Nick Lulli, WNEM TV 5.
With that, Nick.
Yeah, guys, I've been talking to Todd Courser for the last week, trying to get him to come on TV5 and give his side of the scandal. Now, today in a first-floor hallway of the Capitol, we met face-to-face, and he agreed to come outside and face our cameras for the first time.
It is really important today to show up and do the work.
The House is back in session, and Todd Courser is back at work in Lansing. It's the first time the Lapeer Republican has spoken out since he became ensnared in a scandal of his own doing. He admits he was having an affair with fellow state representative Cindy Gamrat, which he concealed with a fake gay sex scandal. Courser says he created the false controversy because he was being blackmailed. What do you tell the people, though, who say they don't trust you to do this job anymore?
Well, you can look at my record. Obviously, there's some question in regards to that. Obviously, there's some misinformation in regards to all that. There's an investigation. There wasn't a use of taxpayer dollars. You know, I'm looking forward to that investigation is proceeding.
The scandal has also taken a toll on the Courser family. The state representative pledges to stay with them. He says he's working to make things right. Are you sorry that this all came out and became what it became?
Well, my goodness, how could you not be? Obviously, for the last 10 days, there's a lot of difficulty, but we've been working through this in the background as a family for several months. And
Courser says he's trying to move past the scandal now and work for the people of his district.
I was elected. I took an oath. I said I would vote against more taxes and more spending. I would stand for, protecting our constitutional liberties and freedoms, and so I'm here to do that.
And you may be wondering, was Representative Cindy Gamrat at work today too? She was. We actually encountered her in a Capitol elevator. We asked her if she wanted to speak to us on camera about her activities in the House today, but she declined comment and took her elevator down. We've been following this breaking news all afternoon and now into the evening hours. I want to show you this list I just got sent from our crew inside. It's a roll call list of the votes from the first votes to expel Todd Courser and Cindy Gamrat. They only had 67 yay votes, and they are now taking another vote because they need 73 to pass this resolution to expel those two members, and it looks like they're still not having any luck with that vote, still in a standstill. And here's what happened a little bit earlier.
If we could just pray for a moment. Father, I just praise you and thank you.
Representative, I'd ask you to keep your comments confined to the resolution before us.
Silenced as he attempted to call the House to prayer, Representative Todd Courser spoke on the House floor for what could be the last time ever. After a select committee voted to expel him and fellow Representative Cindy Gamrat, the decision went to the full House for a vote. Courser begged his colleagues for mercy.
I would just ask for your grace and forgiveness in this, and really you have my most heartfelt apology. And it has been a privilege to serve here.
In the 11th hour, Gamrat then told reporters that by admitting guilt, House leadership promised her a less severe censure as opposed to expulsion. The chairman of the committee recommending the representative's fates called it an outright lie.
Now, even now, in this chamber, these two members are spreading absolutely false and misleading statements about the chair of the committee.